museum tours flood-affected areas in the west. Pioneering five-star resort on the coast changes hands. And national carrier garners support from international financiers. Gong Hei Fat Choi and a happy Chinese New Year to everybody. Government has now embarked on an assessment of the... A major announcement is expected later this hour at one of the Coral Coast's major five-star resorts. Fiji One News is reliably informed that the Outrigger Hotels Hawaii have acquired Coral Coast Fiji Limited, the owners of both Castaway Island and Outrigger on the Lagoon, Fiji. Both resorts' owner Jeffrey Shaw will be making that announcement later this hour from the Outrigger Resort. Shaw's ties to our tourism industry date back 25 years. Outrigger on the Lagoon opened in 2000, and over the years both resorts have employed up to 800 staff. Current management and staff are expected to remain at both resorts. We'll bring full details of the story tomorrow. And our national airline has received overwhelming response from the international market for financing to increase its existing fleet. Chief Executive Stefan Pichler told Fiji One News requests were sent out to financial institutions last month. The airline is hoping to increase its fleet size by 25% with the purchase and/or leasing of 4 new aircraft over the next 5 years.
I think 2 weeks ago, this requests for offers to about 35 or 36 financial institutions, and up to now we got nearly 30 people who want to participate, from China to Canada, whatever. Everybody wants to be part of Fiji Airways growth.
Pichler says the airline's 5-year strategy has helped lift the company's profile.
That the plans are not hockey sticks, which means profit comes 3 years later, but it's pretty stable, so it's pretty balanced. And if I assess our financial business plan, I look into the stability and the solidness of the business plan. So I don't buy dreams, I try to buy reality. And our plans are realistic, and that's maybe why we have a positive response.
One of the pioneers of the television industry in the country has formally departed from Fiji Television. Tarun Patel, who was recently appointed the Chief Strategy Officer, has left the company. Patel joined Fiji Television in 1991 and served for 22 years in the industry. He held various positions within the company and was the former Group CEO from January 2009 up to 31st July 2013. Patel says it's been an enriching experience being a part of the dynamic company in the TV broadcast environment. Fiji Television CEO Tevita Ngonelevu thanked the pioneer for his service and added it was a sad day for the company as they bid him farewell. The Ministry of Social Welfare says there is little they can do to remove beggars and homeless people from our streets and cities. However, the ministry has confirmed many that live on the streets are recipients of social welfare. Halitesh Dat with the details.
It has been an ongoing issue for quite some time now. Findings of a survey conducted by the Ministry of Social Welfare reveal that some of these people willingly live on the streets of towns and cities.
We have a task force that is looking into that and trying to engage them back into their own society. We would like to encourage their relatives, wherever they are. Maybe they are in villages, because some of these Itauki people who are on the streets at the moment do have land. All Tauki people have land, and it's just a matter of taking them back to their society.
The ministry is in the process of tracking down families of some of these homeless individuals on our streets. For others, efforts are underway to place them in any of the welfare homes.
When we clamp down on them, particularly if we clamp down on the people in Suva, they disappear. But they just don't disappear. You'll see them appearing in other towns, in Lotoko, maybe in Nandi or in Bar. And if we clamp down on them on those towns, they come back to Suva. So it's very difficult.
Dr. Luveni says the ministry is also providing financial support to some of the welfare institutions.
The condition of some of these, particularly the older people, is such that they need special care, and their own families, really don't know how to provide the special care. We have identified this, and in 2014 we'll be providing training for family members on how they can care for their own people with disabilities.
Halitesh Dutt, Fiji One News.
And coming back to our lead story, government has now embarked on an assessment of the damage caused by the flash flood earlier this week. This comes as the Prime Minister toured the affected areas this morning, and Rachna Nath has the details.
The Prime Minister out early this morning visiting areas that were badly affected by the flash floods early this week. He began his tour all the way from Nandronga right through to Lautoka. Accompanying him was the Commissioner Western, who noted how villagers were quick to move to higher ground when the floods hit.
They move into evacuation centers, which is good. They leave their houses, move into evacuation centers, and also they network or connect with the DOs, the people in the EOCs.
An assessment is now underway to determine the exact extent of damage.
Agriculture is doing the assessment on crops. If there need be to send in rations, that will be determined by the assessment from agriculture. And also, the team is also assessing if there need be for people to have an advance into FNPF to assist them in their rehabilitation.
Out of the 11 evacuation centres, most have been closed.
Non-Muslim, the people will move out later today, and if that is late, then tomorrow morning, and then we'll clean up the school, have the school ready for Monday.
All roads are expected to be restored and cleared by Monday morning. Rachna Nath, Fiji One News.
A Suva pawn shop owner had a terrifying experience after robbers looted some cash and jewelry from her shop. The alleged incident occurred around midday at Cumming Street. Two robbers entered Joe's pawn shop and demanded for money. After the shop owner refused to do so, the robbers forcefully jumped beyond the counter and grabbed some cash from the drawer.
One of them, they climbed inside from this place, they jumped inside, they took out the first door. There we had about $600 in cash, and they took that money. The second row, we had some gold jewelry over there, which was in the pawning stuff and other. And one separate $50 was there as well. So they took it, and they were looking around. They went at the back. That only one guy entered inside, and the other one was fussing with my husband outside.
Police spokesperson Anna Naisoro confirmed the incident, and Naisoro says investigations are well underway. Ahead in the news, a life insurance company pays out millions in claims, and Agriculture Ministry revives research institution. If you are a BSP Life policy holder, you would have been one of those that received up to $43 million in payouts last year. That's $4 million more, or 11% above their 2012 numbers. Of that amount, $37.2 million was for life insurance claims and $5.8 million was for health insurance claims. BSP Life's Managing Director, Mr. Malakai Nayanga, says an average of over $800,000 a week in claims were paid out in 2013, assisting thousands of customers with payouts on their policies. The remaining $5.2 million was for death payments, assisting families financially after they had lost a loved one. BSP Life has over 50,000 policyholders, 150 licensed insurance advisors, and 10 customer service centers Fiji-wide. And Chinese New Year celebrations kick off in the capital in a big way tomorrow morning. The Chinese Association here says they are anticipating more than 600 people to witness the celebration. Prime Minister Commodore Vorenghe Bainimarama will be the guest speaker at the function. This is the Chinese Year of the Horse.
It's going to be a very strong year in terms of business and wealth. Horse stresses loyalty, so friendship. I mean, that's what the new year is about anyway. and I guess it's also it signifying, the hard-working attitude of the horse.
More than 430 students graduated from the University of the South Pacific's Center for Vocational and Continuing Education yesterday. Students graduated from 8 different disciplines, out of which 58% were females. 62 graduates were government directors and deputy secretaries who graduated with a professional diploma in business leadership.
Because it gives students an opportunity to come back and take further studies. There's a lot of us that have been to school some time back, but due to the busy work schedule, you don't get the chance to actually fulfill your dreams. But through CVCE, that basically gave us the opportunity to come back.
I take the course Early Child Education. Yeah, I feel so happy today. Yeah, because that's the first time I take this course and ceremony today. So I give friends today. Yeah, I'm so happy.
More than 247 small and medium Fijian businesses have signed up for the Pacific Mentoring Program this year. The program provides its services in 10 Pacific countries and has been running here for the last 4 years. It aims to raise capability, productivity, and ensures sustainability of small and medium businesses. Interest from local entrepreneurs from various sectors of the economy has gained momentum.
We are looking to have businesses on board that are in the agricultural sector, the tourism sector, where you might have associations and cooperatives, so that we can perhaps get the training into there so that it feeds down to a number of other businesses that they can follow on down to.
The Ministry of Agriculture has revived the Fiji Institute of Agricultural Science after a lapse of 2 decades. The institute will provide a strong science-driven research for the agriculture sector in the country. Agriculture Minister Lieutenant Colonel Inia Seruiratu says the agriculture sector here should have a more market-driven approach. The ministry is also in the final stages of establishing the Fiji Agriculture Sector Development Strategy.
Strengthening adaptive and applied researches, as well as reviving FIAS, the Fiji Agricultural Journal, and the Research Council. Revival of the FIAS is one of the major initiatives of the Research Council of the Ministry of Agriculture to modernize Fiji's agriculture and promote the livelihoods of farmers and facilitate better processing and market linkages.
Meanwhile, the ministry will soon also start exporting mushroom to China.
As you may all know, we had agreed to initiate the 14 million collaboration on mushrooms with China National Engineering Research Center through the Fujian University of Agriculture, Fisheries and Forest of the People's Republic of China to start the Juankao mushroom project at Lenga Lenga Research Station by April this year.
Now to a celebrity who's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Justin Bieber's arrest kicked the already frenzied media surrounding him into overdrive. But what is it like to be at the center of that attention? CNN's Jean Moose takes a look.
Ever wonder what it's like on the other side of the tinted windows? Ever imagine how it feels to have your vehicle swarmed by the press, surrounded by reporters dying to describe your every move?
Oh, sorry, I was going to call you and say I'm right in front of the limo if you guys want me to talk on the phone.
We wanted to give you a taste of 30 seconds in the life of Justin Bieber, 30 seconds at the intersection of fame and media. That's how long it took Bieber, wearing the backwards cap, to go from his SUV to a Toronto police station to be booked, mobbed by crazed fans, surrounded by a sea of upraised cell phones. An officer giving the nod, get ready to run the gauntlet, go.
Hey, Justin!
Such mayhem that almost nobody got a decent shot, and then he was gone.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Followed by yellow-jacketed police who both arrest him and protect him.
Hey, there's no reason to punch people! No reason to punch people, you I don't know if you can hear me, Stephanie. I'm going to go over to our cameraman. There's a lot of swear words going on.
If anyone knows what this is like, it's Bieber's fellow Canadian, Toronto's hard-partying mayor, Rob Ford, who came to Bieber's defense.
What is going on with Canada's worst export, Justin Bieber?
I wish I was as successful as he was. So he's 19 years old, guys. Think back to when you were 19, you know?
That's true.
My 19 was never like this 19. And that was just from getting a glimpse of him through a window.
He smiled.
The morning after that media tornado, Justin Bieber's father tweeted out this picture. Bieber sleeping alongside his little brother. His dad captioned it, "Safe and sound, hashtag home sweet home." Or has home become where the cameras are? Shh! Don't wake him.
And remember, you can view tonight's Fiji One News Bulletin on our website at www.fijione.tv. You can also watch previous news bulletins as well as our current affairs, business and sports shows. You can now also get news headlines directly to your mobile phones. To subscribe, just text SUB space FTV News to 777 and you can get your news and sports headlines via SMS. Our free subscription ends today. From tomorrow, charges will apply. You can view our terms and conditions on our website. Coming in sport, Rodan family legacy continues in athletics. And top chess officials impressed with first-time visit.